Hello all. So here I've got my bike. I'm finally gonna do me my little showcase. So here's my street twin, my Triumph Street Twin Bonneville 900, as we can see down here. Where is it? Triumph. So yeah, most of the stuff on this is stock, as we can see if you've got one of these. So yeah, this is a parallel twin, as we can see down there. I don't know if you can see. So instead of it being a V twin, it's parallel, facing frontways around here. Also, the pistons move in the same direction, meaning they go down together and they go up together. So we've got a grille on the front here. That's quite fucking lovely, that is, isn't it? Stock indicators, as we can see. Don't worry about the dirt, there's a little bit of dirt on here. These wheels, these tyres are Bridgestone, done just over 1,000 miles. As you can see, they're fucking lovely, doing quite well. Won't have to change them for another couple of years. So yeah, the difference between this one and the old one is actually the tank, which is matte black, as we can see. The other one was silk, so it was more shiny. I do prefer this because it matches the rest of the bike. Everything else is matte black, so it all matches. Chain and sprocket. It's quite nice and neat. It was quite rusty before I cleaned it, but I got all the rust out and put all the rest on it. Lovely exhaust. The thing is with the exhaust is here, it looks like it's all one, but actual fact, I don't know if you can see it there, but this bit goes down underneath and goes out the other side, so there's a catalytic converter down there. But don't get me wrong, I'm not a top tier master of the bike yet, even though I fucking owned one for many years. Always still learning, always still learning. Stock exhaust. It's not the loudest, but as you can tell, as you know, that I am getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. A couple of scratches, but you know, it's silver in it, so. But as you can see there, it does come up the other side to the other one. So underneath there, I'm guessing it is the catalytic converter, so your bike don't fucking stink. So yeah, stock suspension. These are to put my saddlebags on, as you can see there. The other one of these actually snapped off during my last accident, if you've seen them videos. So yeah, the other one I have to I prefer this, to be fair. It's more secure. You just sort of hook it on. I'll see if I can show you. These are stock. The pegs. Got pillion ones as well, but I won't be using them on a solo rider. A little bit dirty, but you know, everything on it is stock up here. You see this all the time, but yeah, there you go. This is what do you call it? An A2 restrictor kit, because I've only got an A2 license. So hopefully when I do my full license, I'm about to get it de-restricted again. I ride to the full power. There's the back wheel. A little bit filthy, but it's going to be in it. But yeah, that's pretty solid. That's Bridgestone as well, so they're matching front and back. Beautiful tyres, and you can see the suspension here as well. I do highly recommend these bikes. They're good for beginners as well, and they're just a nice ride, to be fair. These ain't stock. Under here, if I can get this off, is actually the air intake, just there. So that grille, I'm guessing it gives it more air intake, if that makes sense. Get the bloody back on now. There you go. Just pops it. I do like that. That's quite cool. The cover. So yeah, it's a beefy engine, as you can see, 900. That's been put on the Triumph sticker. Same with the knee pads on the tank. I do prefer these than the old bike. It just gives it more character. Triumph seat, as we can see. So yeah, there's no actual intake underneath here, but obviously to match both sides they've done that. So yeah, the radiator, bit filthy, but it's Britain, innit, so it's going to fucking be filthy. But everything else on it is pretty much stock. If you own one of these bikes, you know everything about the bike. Like I said, I'm not a master of the bike. I don't know everything about it. So yeah, what I've done is with working on these bikes, is I've changed the exhaust, obviously. If you've watched my other videos, I did have a louder exhaust on the old one. I've done the suspension myself. I've rewired the whole back before on one of these. So underneath you've got all the wiring that leads up to the battery, that's underneath the seat. Most bikes definitely got the battery under the seat, so I don't think you need to know that. As you can see, it is a gorgeous day though. You know what I mean? It's a lovely, beautiful, that's why I thought I'd do this today. So on these bikes you don't actually have a rev gauge. I don't think you really need one, to be fair. So yeah, that's my bike really. You know, everything on here is pretty much stock. Seats stock, suspension stock, indicators are stock, everything's pretty much stock. It's just obviously this isn't stock. That's not stock. This isn't stock. This has all been put on here by the other geezer that I brought the bike off of. And it gives it more of a character if you don't agree. I mean, I definitely agree. It gives it more of a character. And with Triumphs, it's always on this side, the chain. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to stick the camera on my head and we go for a little ride, shall we? So yeah, that's my lovely bike. I'm not going to show you the back because that's my fucking reg plate. You don't need to know that. But yeah, that's my beautiful bike. And obviously, if you didn't watch my other videos, this is a lockable, twisty fuel cap, which I prefer. So yeah, let's stick the camera on me helmet and let's go. So yeah, I didn't show you how I put on me saddlebags, but that's what it looks like with the saddlebags on. So yeah, that connects into this bit here, and on this side I've gone and done that, which I prefer because it seems more secure. So yeah, let's go. Although my fucking battery seems like it's gonna die on the way home. Fucking GoPro batteries are fucking rubbish, and I don't know if that's because of the media mod, but yeah, I'll see you when I get out of the car park because it's going to be a bit loud. Round and round the garden, all the fucking car park. I've done up my bloody jacket. Bear with me. tell you, this is the one thing about big beefy gloves, to be honest, is that you can't do much with your hands in them. I mean, you get used to them after a while, so it's not too big of an issue. I do recommend them if you're winter riding though, or heated grips. So yeah, like I was saying, GoPro batteries are a little bit rubbish, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the later ones because I've got a GoPro 10, Hero 10. So tell me in the comments if the later ones are any better. If you obviously own your own, that is, and have personal experience with them, I want the facts. So yeah, I think the GoPro will die before I get home, but that's right, I've done what the video is intended to do. You're just getting a bonus now of me riding the bike, even though I ride a bike in every other video. Pros about being on a bike, right to the front. It is a lovely warm day, to be honest. It's about 9-10 degrees, and that's fucking warm considering it was like 0 degrees this morning, -1. It's fucking lovely. Boom. To the front. Stay green. Good lights, good lights. That's what I like. It is a beautiful day. A gorgeous day. It was perfect timing, really. I managed to wash my bike on the Saturday, and it's going to be uploaded Monday, today, this evening. So it didn't get too dirty, and if you live in England, you ride in England, you know how dirty these roads can be and how dirty they can get your bike. I can't wait for the summer though. It's going to be a beautiful summer, I think. Although we are going to get our rain as per usual, but we do get some quite hot summers over here in England, even though it's Northern Europe, technically speaking. We do get our hot weathers. 2 years ago it was 40 degrees here, and that is quite fucking hot. I do have a lot of plans for this channel, so definitely stay subscribed if you want to see the future, because this channel is very young at the moment. I only started last month. It's obviously up to you lot. It's your life. You're free to choose what you want to do. If you want to say subscribe or not, it's entirely up to you. I'm not one of these people, oh, subscribe or like my video, do what you fucking want, I don't care. All I care about is you being out on your own bike, to be honest. But maybe one day we can organise a bloody bike meetup or something, and we can all go riding together, which would be fucking awesome. Because this is the way, this is the right way of life. It can be dangerous, but our love for motorcycles doesn't compare to our fear of it. Our love of motorcycles is much greater than the fear of being in a wreck or potential death. I'd rather live my life how I want to live it, instead of sitting back in a safe little shitty environment And towards the end of life, you're like, oh, I wish I'd done that. No, fuck all that. Live your life to the full, that's what I say. And it honestly doesn't matter what bike you ride. I love my Triumphs and I love this bike. But everyone's opinion is their own, and they're free to do what bike they want to get. They're free to choose. If you want to ride a scooter, go ride a scooter. They're just not for me. Let's look how our little flood's doing. It's gone down. If you watched them other videos, fucking the weather was shit, wasn't it? But riding in that weather makes you appreciate these days a lot more. I could tell you that from personal experience, as you've seen. I've got the evidence that I ride in all fucking weathers. Look at this gorgeous sun. I can't wait for summer. I cannot wait. Bring it to me. I did buy some spare batteries for the GoPro, but they're even worse. I used them the other day. That might be when I was filling up with petrol and the GoPro died. I was using them then, I think, and they were fully charged, and they didn't even last until I got home. That was about, what, a half an hour, 40-minute ride. So they're not, yeah, no, I don't know if they, like I said before, I don't know if they have made GoPro batteries last longer. But if someone could please tell me if there's a better way of doing it. I know I could grab a battery pack and just wire it straight to the battery pack and keep it in my pocket. I might do that on longer journeys, instead of having to stop every fucking half an hour, 40 minutes to fucking replace the battery. Yeah, I probably will do that. Just gotta find a decent one though. Then I buy a fucking cheap shitty thing. That's the difference between American bike culture and British bike culture. Not a massive difference, but we do use the nod instead of the wave. If you're from America, that's what we do. We nod, because fucking, as they're on the right hand side, we're gonna take our hand off the throttle, aren't we? So we lose power to our bike, and you know, we don't want that, do we? So it's easier to do the old nod. I mean, you could use this hand as you lot do in America, or left hand, but if you're doing this, they can't see what you're doing. While if you nod, we see head movements, and it's easier than doing, like, you know, doing this. It's just how we do it, you know what I mean? And then you got full control of the bike still. Is that a nice classic car I see up there? That's a gorgeous car. I am going to Classics of the Crick, Classics on the Crick, or whatever it's called, over in Knaphill later on this year, and I have entered my bike. It's like a classic bike show in southern England, in the Buckinghamshire county. Duchy, if you like. That's a nice car, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. You just can't beat an old classic bike. Car. Well, you can't beat a classic car nor bike. Look at that. Yes, mate. Don't get me wrong, newer cars are better technologically technologically advanced, but the shape and the look of these classic cars and bikes, you just can't beat them, in my personal opinion. I feel like they should bring back the old shapes of cars and all that, and still have the technologies they have nowadays. They're a lot more simpler back then though. This is why I've got myself a modern classic. I love the shape of this bike. It's a beautiful bike. And though this ain't very old, it's still got, Triumph has still got a very long history. I know they faded out and then was reformed, if you like, but they are based off of the old Triumphs, when a Triumph actually used to make cars, and the Triumph Spitfire and stuff like that. That's a beautiful car as well. Yeah, cars like that, the old cars, are at classics of the Crick. Classics on the Crick. As you can see, it's not flooded here anymore. Beautiful. I choose this any day over a motorway though. Although it's a bit of a shitty road. Because motorways are quite boring, you know, like it's just one straight line. And you could argue it is safer on the motorway. Yeah, you're going higher speeds, but again, you haven't got anyone pulling out on you. I know you have people lane merging and all that, lane switching. But if you play your cards right, that's easy to fucking navigate. While here, you got like little side roads that people can pull out of, and fucking debris in the road. I know on the motorway you got debris on the road, but there's more of it, I think, on these little roads. And there's not many potholes on a motorway that I've encountered. There is a few, and they can be quite shit for a motorcyclist or a biker. But again, look, I mean, look at that. British roads are a bit of a mess in my books. Just going down this road alone, I mean, look. But yeah, I think that's all in this video. Because I literally just made this video to show my bike off, but I went for an entire journey home with it, so I don't think the GoPro has died yet. If it has, it has. I don't know until I've actually come off my bike or heard it beeping. So if it's lasted this long, that's a fucking great good one. That's good, that's very good indeed. So yeah, you all take care of yourselves, ride safe, have a good one, and I'll catch you in the next video.